What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something! Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Nah.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there! Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes! Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
The candy looks older than I am. Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to find a doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Tiff Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before
guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground! I told you not to touch those!
That tea's never gonna boil. What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that? Miss Pretty Whiskers? Miss Pretty Whiskers? Oh, the candy looks older than I am.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly. Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business. Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Miss Strickland? Don't let me keep you from your business.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing. Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy, singer vanishes, Hill Valley Expo delights crowd, soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein? Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc. Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's... Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc. Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like, a hunting lodge?
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, bum!
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors. Bank of Italy?
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it! If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okay. Hey, never mind. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Looks like these pipes go into the basement. Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931. Psst, Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Talking to yourself caused, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Majestic arms. Transients welcome. I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients. Wow, looks like they used a real shark. I wonder who really burned down the speakeasy. Hey, how you doing, Einie? I don't think so. I really don't think they need to know the Brown family phone number. Guess I better go to that soup kitchen and call Doc's house. maybe not. Not sure what that...
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who, may I say, is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse. Not sure what that...
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come...
I don't need to go in there anymore. Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Or do we take H to stand for their meeting?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. H to the A now if H stands for one dimension.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong. Harmonic oscillator, then.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
About you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Now if 8...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line? Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh. Oh, let's start over. 4. Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh. Equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's new.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
Not sure what that... Not sure what that...
Oh, no.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case,
I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people.
Expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains.
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, it does belong to him, but not... In any event, it's a really bad idea to give him all of all the things he hasn't invented.
Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H to A multiplied by the...
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a bad idea to give him a book full of things he hasn't invented yet. So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If h is the Hamiltonian, then h to the a multiplied by the inverse of h can only be the same as the expectation value for a. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office! I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course! Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
No way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today? Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. If it'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
No! It's Kid Tannen!
I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You, of all people, should know that.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
We'll get that subpoena delivered. My name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. Just think, in 55 years we'll be able to rent 5-year-old movies on this spot.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you Mr. Spy.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut ball.
I sure could go for some peanuts.
Lucky for you, I'm in a giving mood.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey! Al! Fix me up!
Where do you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out! Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course, because he was a patent officer just like you.
This hat belongs to my grandfather. I don't think it's her style. I don't think that would be interested in Arthur's hat. Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, déjà vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry, some other time. What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry, some other time. What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry, some other time. What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
I'm your mother's great-nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry, some other time. What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. This hat belongs to my grandfather.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
I love my dad and grandpa, but I'm kinda happy I get my looks from Mom.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry, some other time.
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches! Down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's an...
Einstein! Help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram! Hey! Where'd he go?
Let him get away, idiot!
Hey!
Hey! schmucko! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! Get away that easy. Nobody
I don't
puts
wanna
one over
record
on
them right
Kid
now.
Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're dead.
Hey, Einie!
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
I can't believe you lost him again!
We'll get that subpoena delivered. This hat belongs to my grandfather.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid! Right away, boss! Ah, where's Kid?
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right. I don't need to go in there anymore.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
What about those barrels?
What about them?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not, it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of, culinary enhancements back there.
It's kind of blocked off there, isn't it?
Yeah, but what can you do?
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the Just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... salt?
Salt? What, do you think it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days. The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Okay. Hey, never mind. Eli thought she was drunk and said to her, "How long will you keep on getting drunk? Get rid of your wine." Eli should mind his own business. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine.
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried parsley? It might help to, complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow... What are you talking about?
Trust me.
You might be onto something, kid. Let me see what I got.
Eureka!
Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Emmett.
Yes?
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor. I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Emmett.
Yes?
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
What is it, kid?
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. I still think the soup needs more flavor. Looks like these pipes go into the basement. Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Brown residents.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
In fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Rest Home.
Those dear old-timers. Soup is one of the few pleasures they have left. All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
More soup?
Please. And tell Kid that soup or no soup, he's not fooling anyone.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
No, they've already got all the soup they can handle.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Rest Home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Insane Asylum.
No, too much soup makes them nervous.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
I know an apartment that's empty, but you'd have to break in.
The Stay Sober Society does not countenance breaking and entering.
A place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
Asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right! They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but a Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! Who will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside?
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
No, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett?
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
A room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building. A good start. What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops. Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
I hope someday.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
You're
going to find out.
Won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
I hope someday you have children.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett! You're going to find out.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
I hope someday you have children and will not.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
You're going to find out when we get older.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
You're going to find out when you get older.
Don't you have a release valve on your... What did you do?
Emmett! You're going to find out.
I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
I hope someday you have children and you'll look good. I don't...
Can't you see this is eating me up inside? Know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
You're going to find out when you get older.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Someday you have children and you'll look good.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
My blood pressure.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett! You're going to find out.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
Children, and you will look good. I don't... Just have coffee or something.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
My blood pressure.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
You're going to find out when you get older.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
Children, and you will look good.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Stop being such a crank!
I hope someday you have children and you will look.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Law? What use is a microorganism for law?
I hope someday you have children and you will look good.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
You're going to find out when you get older.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself?
I hope someday you have children and you will look
What did you do?
Emmett! You're going to find out.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Someday you have children and you will
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
I hope someday you have children and you will look
I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Stop being such a crank!
You're going to find out when you get older.
I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Someday you have children and you will look
Oh, what use is a microorganism for law? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
You're going to find out when you get older.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start. Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Father, why don't you ever listen to me? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Trying to spin this argument around to my failings.
Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
What will it take to light a fire under your unappreciated...
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! Stop being such a crank! This isn't food for thought, Pop. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? What did you do?
Emmett!
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Or maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. pressuring me to be something I'm not. You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then... I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Can't you see this is eating me up inside? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone. What did you do?
Emmett!
What use is a microorganism for law? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Why are you always bellowing at me? Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
I know it's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. What did you do?
Emmett!
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Why are you always bellowing at me? You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Can't you see this is eating me up inside? I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas! How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. I thought you were a scientist!
Emmett!
If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me! You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Stop being such a crank! A whole room full of lawyers trapped in a... Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Oh, what use is a mic? What did you do?
Emmett!
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? You know who invented fire, Pop? Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legal... I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still... Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bag... Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. A whole room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building. A good start! What did you do?
Emmett!
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Is it my my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Why are you always bellowing at me? Can't you see this is eating me up inside? I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Stop being such a crank. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. What did you do?
Emmett!
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. A whole room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building. A good start. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Oh, what use? I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Don't you have a release? Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Can't you see this is eating me up inside? What did you do?
Emmett!
Why are you always bellowing at me? Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? Pressuring me to be something I'm not. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Or maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. What did you do?
Emmett!
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Pressuring me to be something I'm not. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Stop being such a crank! Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
Should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. No idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Why must you always scatter condescension my way? You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? What did you do?
Emmett!
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Law? What use has a microorganism for law? Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. One great thing ever generated by a lawyer. You know what's eating you, Father, but I... Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Why are you always bellowing at me? You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. My Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself? Pressuring me to be something I'm not. Stop being such a crank. I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. They call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Can't you see this is eating me up inside? Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... Oh! Oh.
What?
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill, and you and I can...
I can take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. But how am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece. All right, I'm coming, Doc. You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
They're locked.
I know.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight. They won't budge. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
The keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
No good. The window's shut. I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate. Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Not sure what that... No good. The window's shut. Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? I'll be back! I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. No good. The window's shut. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Not sure what that... I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. Not sure what that... I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. Gotta set up a distraction. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. No good, the window's shut. Not sure what that... I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Not quick enough.
Can you distract him again?
No problem! Hey, driver! I demand to know where you're taking me. And how I object to your tone of voice. And I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You!
Phew. Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources. Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Oh!
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Eat lead, Sagan! Ow! Son of a bitch!
you doing, Doc?
Get in there! Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea! Doc!
Doc!
Doc! The throttle!
Why? Oh!
Doc! Are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.